What is up, everyone? It's your boy Pat, and we're back with the first video on the channel. Um, this video is basically explaining in tips, guide, a little bit of vlogs. Hopefully, we'll see what it becomes, but definitely some inspiration, motivation, a lot of scripture, and just a lot of good stuff, and a lot of topics I feel like everybody should hear, and not a lot of people get to hear because people are just so stuck in their thoughts, or they're not in a good environment where they need to hear it. And I feel like I need to let this information come out because I've been in the same state of mind, but I found something new into where I can reevaluate myself and tell myself how I have to push forward, not only myself, but God tells me how to push myself forward as well, and He shows me the way how I have to move through a lot of things. So yeah, that's one of the main things I want to address. But the topic of this video today is patience and how to wait in patience, because that's a big thing that all of us really need to do. You know, in this world, we tend to be so caught up in a lot of things, and we just want it so bad. We want it so bad, but it's like you just have to wait for some things, And sometimes it might not go your way, but during that patience of waiting, you have to make action. You have to go towards action. And that's a big thing. That's a really big thing. One thing I always say is it's like in the book of Job. Patience was practiced a lot along with his faithfulness. But the thing about patience, faithfulness also plays a huge part in it. And if you're not familiar with the book of Job, it's one of the books in the Bible. It talks about a man named Job. He had a lot of faith in God, and a lot of things were going bad in his life, but he still kept his faith in God. And sometimes, he was struggling with that, and it's hard, But he was patient because he knew everything was going to be good in the end, you know. And he had faith. So that's a lot of things to say. I'll give an example for myself. Sometimes I can be very anxious, but not in all situations, because I'm also a very patient person, but small situations. One thing I'll definitely say, it's a little story I like to put in all the time when I'm not so patient, but then it works out. It's like, okay, I should have just been more patient, and it would have worked out. I definitely say finding the big three. And if you don't know what the big three is, you need to get with the times. So that's wallet, keys, and your phone. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. I set up all my stuff in the morning every day, and I put it in a secure place. I wake up, I can't find nothing, I'm getting my day started. I can't find my keys. I'm not being patient with myself. I'm rushing the process of trying to find my keys in the morning. Why am I rushing myself? I do this every single day. I should be used to being patient with this. I wake up, I start my day. I don't have to leave the house until I'd say like around 7 o'clock, because that's when I go to the gym or something. But in that time, I'm like, I might not be able to go to the gym today. I'm gonna be late for go to the gym today. No, I'm finding my keys. I'm just, I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good at all. And but I wasn't being patient with myself. I wasn't giving myself the time and being like, okay, relax. You're gonna find your keys. First things first. Get yourself Just get yourself right in the morning, bro. I'm not being patient, so that's messing with other stuff in my life. For example, I waited too long. It's messing up my whole trajectory in my morning routine. It's messing up my morning routine, So, what am I doing? I'm over here I usually take a shower, brush my teeth, but then now I'm brushing my teeth and taking a shower. I'm messing up my whole mojo. I'm not being patient. I'm thinking too much, I'm like, damn, I'm only thinking about my keys. It's like, bro, I need to stop thinking about my keys. Relax, bro. Get your morning routine done. Then you gotta have the patience, you have the time. Set yourself up, you're gonna look for your keys. My keys are under my pillow. Like what? I wasn't patient with myself, and that's a lesson that you have to learn. You have to be patient with yourself and the things that come. And that can come with a lot of things, you know? That can come with a job. That could come with going to school. That can come with relationships. That can come with even when playing sports, you know? I play soccer. You know, that it's a high paced game, but you also have to have patience. You have to know when you're gonna get the ball and when you're not gonna get the ball. You have to know when to make the run. You have to have patience when to make the run because you might not be in the right space to make that run. You know, you have to time your runs. You have to have patience in those time runs. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing in a lot of sports. It's the same thing about basketball. When and not to shoot. Be patient that he's gonna pass you the ball. He's gonna pass you the ball. Find space. Find space and have faith that there's gonna be some space that opens up, or you go make it yourself. You know. And that's another big thing too. Action. Action within patience. Let's say you're waiting on something. Man, I hope I get it. I hope I get this new job. But you're not secure yet with this job. What are you doing? Are you just going to be patient? That's going to come to you? You can do that. You can be patient. That's going to come to you. But what action are you doing in preparation for this patience? Let's just say this job does call you back. Are you preparing how you're going to interview? Are you looking up for, let's say you just applied to a software company, right? You applied to a software company. Okay, I sent out my resume and everything. Okay, I'm going to be patient. They're calling me back. What am I going to do now? Bro, research the company, prepare for the interview that you're potentially going to get, and if not, also look at other software companies that you're applying to and do the exact same thing as you're patiently waiting. It's action. It's action, action, action. Now, this action leads to success, you know? And a good thing, how I like to think of success, is positivity. And when your patience leads to positivity, hold on. When patience leads, you have to, okay, basically what I'm trying to get at, you have to think positive. You literally just have to think positive. You have to think positive during your time of waiting and a lot of stuff. Because if you think negative, it's only going to drag you down. You're creating a reality within your mind that's going to later come out externally, that's going to lead to the negative outcome, if that makes sense. Sometimes it can be a good outcome, but it also can lead to a negative outcome. There's two different realities that can combine, because that's the thing about a lot of stuff in life. A lot of stuff is internal. So the stuff that's like internal is made internally and it comes out externally, I'll give a perfect example that I probably shouldn't be using, but I feel like it's such a good example. The conception of life. That's internally, right? A baby is made internally. After the baby comes out, life, success. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in my head. I was like, that might not be a good one, but that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna do like when you eat food is made and then doo doo comes out. That's not a good one. We're not gonna go to that. But yeah, internal. That's what's gonna lead. Positive thinking internally can lead to external reality that's gonna be successful. If you think negatively, that's not gonna be good. You're gonna be overthinking. Let's just say about lots of stuff. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna make this run. Okay, I'm not. I do another one about soccer. Let's just say, for example, I'm gonna win this race. I'm racing against somebody. Okay, I'm racing against somebody. They're faster than me, just by a little bit. But I've been training all week. I think I have the edge on them. But they're faster than me. But they have a better start than me on the blocks. No, don't think like that. Think positively. Yo, I put in the work. I've been patient. I put in the action. I'm gonna win this race. Bro, you go out there on that track, they shoot that gun, you run on that track, you win. Bro, you win. You won because of your positive thinking, the work you put in, and the patience and the time you give to yourself. Give yourself time, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourself time. Give yourself patience. But as you're doing that, action. Action, action, action. But within that action, you must be patient. You must be patient. Because at the end of that patience, as you had the faith, and you put in the action, you put in the work, it's all going to pay off in the end. It's all going to pay off in the end. I can assure that. I can assure that. And even if it doesn't, you still put the time and energy not only to work on yourself, but something you were working towards. And no one can take that away from you. No one. No one. Not one person. So yeah, practice patience, guys. Thank you so much. I want to do a lot of more of these videos. Definitely gonna, I can definitely make some longer ones, shorter ones. But yeah, guys, I like talking like this. It makes me happy. I like to make other people happy, and yeah, we'll keep this going. We'll definitely do some cool stuff on this channel. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share, and comment again about how you like the video. Oh no, that's pretty much it. It's only the first video. It's only my first day out here. Calm down. Thank you. Have a great day.